Let me introduce myself. My name is Clarissa Trivena Manampiring. I am class A1 Nursing Faculty. Now I will describe the final semester exam assessment that have met, which is the first to mention the units in the hospital. 1. Emergency room atau ruang darurat. The emergency room is used to treat patients who are in emergency condition and need immediate treatment. 2. Waiting room atau ruang tunggu. The waiting room for the outpatients installation is a room that works as a repeat of new visitors of the outpatients installation. 3. General hospital atau rumah sakit umum. Its vocation is to provide complete, corrective, and diagnosis prevention service of the community. 4. Mental asylum atau rumah sakit jiwa. The vocation of mental hospital as a mental health service center in carrying out preventive, corrective, rehabilitative, community healthy service and implementing referral systems in the organo-psychosocial process in activities reach in the organo-psychosocial process in activities reach into society. 5. Intensive care unit atau unit gawat darurat. Vocation of emergency department. Emergency department of more commonly abbreviated as ER is a unit or part the provides emergency service for people suffering from an acute illness or who have an acute, so it must require more medical action. 6. Laboratory atau laboratorium. Its function is to conduct medical service in the form of laboratory examination to patient. The main duties and function of the general hospital laboratory are same as the main duties and function of the general hospital where the laboratory is located. 7. Operating theatre atau ruang operasi. The vocation of the operation room is a form of hospital service that specifically serve to provide the service and surgical action effectively and emergency with sterile condition. 8. Medical ward, ruang perawatan umum. The main vocation of the installation from is to prevent the transmission of the disease the others. 9. Pediatric ward, ruang perawatan bayi. The vocation of the baby care room is a special place to the care for newborn who require close supervision by medical personnel. Usually baby treated at the room are born with health problems such as premature birth of born with congenital defects. 10. Maternity room. The function of the maternity room is a communication service container that acts as a place of activities and action in the field of health, especially midwifery. 11. Outpatients DIP, klinik rawat jalan. Outpatients clinics can help people recover from eating disorders. 12. Nurse station. The vocation of the nurse watch room is as a nurse resting place and also as a nurse doing her job. 13. ICU atau ruang perawatan insentif. The ICU vocation is a special space for critical pains who need intensive care and continuous supervision. 14. Admission depth, tempat pendaftaran pasien. Its function is to identify the pains or dig up information from the pains. Registration, naming or weighting the pains. Name according to agreed rules. Number of providing medical record numbers. 15. Nutrient depth atau dapur gizi. Its vocation is to provide food to the patients in the hospital. Body death room atau kamar jenazah. The vocation of the mortuary includes as a place to temporarily store the body before being taken by the family, where to the bed or decommissionate the body. Autopsy or the body as a funeral room and representation of the body. 17. Pharmacy or dispensary atau apotek. Pharmacy vocation is a means of health service that are to provide and distribute drugs and other pharmaceutical supplies needed by the community. 18. X-ray depth, ruang radiologi. Radiology rooms are acted as room that detect internal disease in patients. 19. Pediatric clinic atau klinik anak. The vocation of the clinic is to organize and provide basic and specific medical service. 20. Perinatologi, ruang perawatan bayi yang mengalami permasalahan kesehatan. The vocation of the existence of a baby care room that has health problems is to help the baby when distributed by his healthy. 21. Doctor lounge atau ruang istirahat dokter. Its vocation is for a place of rest and also a doctor workplace. 23. CVCU atau ruang perawatan penyakit jantung. Its vocation is to keep patients who are deprived of oxygen. And then we go into finishing the specialist doctor at the hospital. 1. General practitioner. 2. Pediatric. 3. Psychiatrist. 4. Ophthalmologist. 6. Cardiologist. 7. Neurologist. 8. Dentist. 9. Oncologist. 10. Obstetrician. 1. General practitioner. 2. Pediatric. 1. General practitioner is a term from doctor who focus on treating general health problems and symptoms that occur in patients. 2. Pediatrician, specialist who care for a child health or disease. 3. Psychiatrist. Psychiatrists are specialists in mental health issues. Whereas the therapist, diagnosis, and consultation are usually done by psychiatrists. An ophthalmologist or ophthalmologist is a doctor who has expertise in dealing with health problems. 5. Skin and genetical specialists are doctors who specialize in diagnosis and dealing with skin and genetical healthy problems, both experienced by men and women. Specialist cardiologist who treats abnormal heart rate problems due to internal factors, which also focus on the diagnosis and treatment of heart disease. Arthus who specializes in treating cancer pains. 10. Obstetrician vocation to provide comprehensive and complete health service for a woman related to her reproductive health when not pregnant or in pregnancy, maternity, or postpartum. Thank you.
Selamat datang di Universitas Pembangunan Indonesia Manado yang terletak dekat dengan kawasan bisnis Bahu Mall Manado. Tempatnya di Kelurahan Bahu, lingkungan 3 Manado, sangat strategis di pusat kota Manado. Dibangun di atas lahan seluas 2,5 hektar, Universitas Pembangunan Indonesia Manado berdiri megah dengan ruangan 7 lantai, terdiri dari ruangan kelas, ruangan kantor, perpustakaan, laboratorium komputer, laboratorium keperawatan, pengadilan semu, dan laboratorium bahasa, kantin, serta rooftop di lantai atas. Universitas Pembangunan Indonesia Manado memiliki 6 fakultas dengan program studi, yaitu Fakultas Pertanian, Prodi Agribisnis, Fakultas Hukum, Prodi Hukum, Fakultas Teknik, Prodi Teknik Elektro dan Teknik Sipil, Fakultas Ilmu Sosial Ilmu Politik, Prodi Ilmu Politik, Fakultas Sastra, Prodi Sastra Inggris, Fakultas Keperawatan, Prodi Ilmu Keperawatan, dan Profesi Nurse. Didukung oleh sumber daya manusia yang berkompeten dan tersertifikasi, Universitas Pembangunan Indonesia Manado memiliki dosen dan tenaga kependidikan dengan latar belakang S2 dan S3 lulusan dalam dan luar negeri. Proses belajar mengajar dilaksanakan dengan teknologi informasi merujuk perkembangan dunia modern saat ini, dilakukan dengan sistem e-learning dan sistem ujian online atau ULAIN. Hasil tracer student Universitas Pembangunan Indonesia Manado dan fakultas menyebutkan lulusan UNPI sudah tersebar di dalam dan luar negeri. Selamat bergabung putra-putri terbaik bangsa. Kembangkan dirimu, raih cita-citamu setinggi bintang di langit. Kami siap menghasilkan generasi terbaik dan pemimpin di masa depan.